Stephen Hawking, who spent 55 years of his life bound to a wheelchair, was neither able to eat nor speak, but he used to speak with the help of a computer. Although most of his theories and predictions came true, Stephen Hawking is not among us anymore. But before his death, he made some terrible predictions about Earth's destruction, which, if they come true, could mean our world might go extinct in the next 200 years. Welcome back again to Discover TV Videos. Viewers, at the age of 21, Stephen Hawking was diagnosed with a rare condition that generally occurs in people above age 50, and it's quite deadly. Doctors shared life-shattering news with Stephen Hawking, telling him that he had only 2 years to live. A person whose life had been given a 2-year ultimatum proved doctors wrong by living 55 years with this condition. He didn't let his condition get the better of him. Rather, he wanted to make his condition his strength. Because of this condition, he was bound to a wheelchair and was unable to eat or even speak. He was fed through a tube and breathed through another tube. For speaking, a special computer was attached to his wheelchair, and through a small muscle in his jaw, he used to type on the computer, which then converted his text into speech, allowing him to communicate. Almost all of his body parts stopped working, but he had one thing that was far stronger than any ordinary human being: his extraordinary brain, which had a much greater capacity to think and analyze than a normal human being. He published 8 books while sitting in his wheelchair, and as the second greatest scientist after Einstein, he unveiled facts about the universe that shook the world. Stephen Hawking presented theories that were later found to be true, including black holes. On one hand, his theories amazed researchers and scientists. On the other hand, many of Stephen Hawking's predictions have made people apprehensive and fearful. Among these terrible predictions, Stephen Hawking foretold how and when our planet Earth and its inhabitants might face extinction. Let us explore these 6 predictions. Stephen Hawking believed that, more than aliens, humans are the biggest threat to themselves. In 2016, he said that many vaccines being developed to fight against various viruses are genetically modified. That means they are made by altering the virus's DNA so that it does not affect humans. Stephen Hawking believed that such vaccines are beneficial for a short period as they protect us from the virus. But in the long term, they could lead to human extinction due to DNA modifications. Nowadays, pharmacists are trying to develop a single vaccine from a cocktail of different deadly viruses. An example of this is the Rotatech vaccine, which was created to protect newborn babies from rotavirus. This vaccine was made by altering cow and human DNA. While it protects children from rotavirus, only time will tell if it has any adverse effects. While bound to a wheelchair for 55 years, Stephen Hawking conducted extensive research about the universe and concluded that life exists beyond Earth. He believed that someday, aliens would capture our planet. According to scientific theory, our universe was created as a result of the Big Bang. However, Hawking's theory was a little different. He believed that multiple Big Bangs had occurred, each creating a different universe. In other words, Stephen Hawking believed in a parallel universe. Although there is no proof of another universe's existence, he firmly believed that someday, aliens would visit Earth to study us and gradually take over the planet. Just 2 weeks before his death in 2018, Stephen Hawking published his final research paper to prove his theory of multiple universes. The paper, titled A Smooth Exit from Eternal Inflation, postulated that while our universe was created due to a Big Bang, it is still expanding. A time will come when the universe will lack the energy to expand further. At that point, all the stars will gradually die and eternal darkness will engulf the universe. He believed that this would mark the end of our universe. Hawking strongly urged humans to search for and settle on a planet in a parallel universe to ensure the survival of our species. Despite needing the aid of a robotic wheelchair, Stephen Hawking was strongly against robots. While robots are designed to make human work easier, they are becoming increasingly advanced. Today, many robots perform tasks through AI that seem impossible for humans. Stephen Hawking predicted that one day, robots would become so powerful that they would be able to build other robots themselves. Humans have limited intelligence. For example, they can only see in one direction at a time or focus on one task at a time. But the intelligence of robots can be enhanced to an unlimited level, making them impossible for humans to compete with. A prime example of such advanced robotics is Israel's Iron Dome, a highly intelligent air defense system. This system can neutralize dozens of incoming missiles at once in the sky. In just 1 millisecond, the AI inside it detects and prioritizes destroying missiles that would hit populated areas. Stephen Hawking predicted that one day, robots would become so powerful that they would try to control humans and they would eventually succeed. We all know that violence is in human nature and it does not seem to end. This is evident in the recent Russia-Ukraine war. To support their conflicts, humans have developed weapons capable of wiping out humanity in an instant. These are known as weapons of mass destruction. During World War II, America dropped atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the consequences are still visible today. Stephen Hawking predicted that if humans do not learn to live peacefully, they will inevitably engage in a nuclear war, marking the last day of our world.
Among Stephen Hawking's most terrifying predictions is global warming. He believed that even if humanity survived every other catastrophe, in the next 600 years, Earth would become uninhabitable. At that time, there would be no forests left, the seas would dry up, and no signs of human life would remain. The primary reason for this would be overpopulation, followed by excessive fossil fuel consumption. Hawking predicted that in 600 years, Earth's condition would resemble that of Venus. The average temperature would rise to 250 C, sulfuric acid would rain from the sky instead of water, and blistering hot winds would reach speeds of up to 360 kilometers per hour. This level of heat is equivalent to what is needed to cook food in an oven. Viewers, just as Stephen Hawking turned a doctor's 2-year ultimatum into 55 years of life, we can extend the life of our Earth by planting trees. Hope you will like and share this Discover TV video. My heartfelt appreciation for your loving comments. We'll meet again in another amazing video.